What what's going on, YouTube? Today we got my Rumble predictions. So first off, we have Matt Riddle versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. I know this isn't Bobby Lashley, but let's just pretend. Anyway, the Hurt Business is falling apart and stuff. So I think they're going to take the title off Lashley and put it on Riddle because it would just make sense. Because the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin are going at each other. It would just make sense that the Hurt Business isn't on the same page. So I think they're going to give it to Riddle. Next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Big E Langston for the IC title. And I feel like this man's going to get involved and take out Sami Zayn, furthering this feud. So I think Big E is going to retain the title, and we're going to see Big E and Apollo at WrestleMania or Elimination Chamber. Probably. Next, we have Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship. This is a toss-up because we know how Vince McMahon loves destroying big pushes and putting it on big guys. But I don't think they're going to take the title off McIntyre yet. So I think McIntyre is going to claymore the poop out of Goldberg and retain his title. Oh, and there's the women's tag team match. I don't have any women's figures, but I think Charlotte and Asuka are going to retain. Up next, we have the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. I know he doesn't have the red one, but I don't have the blue one. Versus Kevin Steen. And I want to see Kevin Owens win it, but it just doesn't make sense. They have the best Roman character they could ever ask for. And I think the Usos are going to get involved again. And we might see Jimmy Uso back. Roman just face planted. MDT pointed that out, and yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But regardless, Roman's going to retain. I don't see them taking it off him yet. Then there's the Women's Rumble. But once again, I don't have any women's figures, so Women's Rumble, I'm thinking Alexa Bliss. And then finally, we have the Men's Royal Rumble. This is everybody who's been revealed, I believe. And I have no clue who's going to win this. My first initial thought was Cesaro. But I don't think they're going to push him to the top, even though he definitely has the talent to be pushed to the top. So I don't know. I don't think Cesaro will. I've heard Sheamus. I don't want to see Sheamus win. Another front runner, Edge. But it wouldn't make sense. It would only make sense if Randy Orton was the champion, and that's too many title changes that Vince has in his little brain. So the ones that I am putting my prediction to: AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. Or even Shinsuke, but I'm really thinking AJ and Daniel. One of those two. Because Daniel Bryan, if he was pushed up fighting Roman Reigns, although he might get squashed, and my barricade just fell, so be it. Or AJ Styles. AJ Styles already had a bout with McIntyre, so it would make sense. But there's only 13 people that's been revealed, so I don't think we can really go off of that. But imagine the crowd pop if AJ Styles won. There's also Jeff Hardy, but let's be honest here, I don't think Vince is going to push Jeff to the top. And then there's The Miz. He already has Money in the Bank. It wouldn't make sense. So my prediction is sitting with AJ Styles. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think AJ Styles is going to hit the Styles Clash. I think the final three will be Edge, AJ, maybe Ziggler, and Daniel Bryan. And I think AJ, because you know how Edge injured him last year, that was his fault. I think AJ's going to remember that, throw out Edge, and win the Rumble. That's what I'm thinking. And then we could see Edge and AJ at Elimination Chamber. And then Edge would take on McIntyre at Mania. And and I don't know if AJ would beat McIntyre. But if he does, I'm completely okay with that. That's so much better than having him lose to Oldberg. So yeah, my prediction is AJ Styles. I could most definitely be wrong, but that's who I'm siding with. So you heard it here first. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Deuces.